So back. All right, let me get these other cards and I'll put them. You know what? Let's get our Marcettis, guys. If you don't have a Cyril Marcetti deck, get yourself one, for heaven's sakes. This is the Marcetti decks that I have, and I have a few more. I have like probably 5 more. I love Cyril Marcetti's work. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work as far as the art of tarot goes. So I love his stuff. I love seeing what's going on in his decks, and it's a great one to read off of. So Kim's saying the list is clear. So let me know if you've paid for a read. I will show you my commercial and let you know what's going on. If you want a blind read, that's $20. That's where you get the read that you need. You don't really ask a question. Now, over here, you can kind of see, I've got it set up. I don't know if you can actually see. I have a ton of oracle cards. I have a ton of tarot cards, and I love tarot. So you get the read you need. If you want the blind read, it's $20, and you don't ask a question. No questions allowed, okay? When you get the blind read, no questions. You just do what it is you want to do, and the read comes through, and you get what you get on that one. It's like, I don't even know which decks I'll go to. I don't know if it will be tarot blended with oracle or what, but that's what you get. If you want the year ahead, that's $30. That's usually a baker's dozen or so. It's the 12 months plus a couple more, plus maybe a clarifier or two. Now, that's $30. If you want the one question mini, that's 7 to 10 cards, which you know I get nosy. That's also $30, but that's straight tarot reading, one question mini. If you want the one question full, that's $40. And if you want to request a specific guide on that, we can do that. That's $50. No, that's $40. Sorry. I redid my price list, and guys, it's throwing me for a loop. It really is. So the blind oracle is $20. The year ahead is $30. The mini is also $30. And then the full with the guides is $40. Today we are doing a special on past lives. These are my specialty reads. You just saw a bones read. I also do crystal ball and past life for $50. And today the first 4 people that want a past life read will get it for $40. So that's what we got going on today. Why did I ever change that list? I was so used to it. And here's how you can pay me. It's Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo. And the E comes before the I. Commercial over. Commercial over. Anyway, that's what we got going on. So please let Kim know what's going on as far as the read you want to get or the questions you have. That's what we're doing, and that's what's going on. So let me get some water, and then we'll keep going. Where did I put the water? It's always a trick to figure this out. So, hey there, Lola. Hey. I was thirsty. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. There's Edie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I'm going to show you one of the Marcetti decks that I really love. It's called Legacy of the Divine. Here's the full card on it. Let's do a collective with this. That's the world card on it. Excuse me. What do we got going on? Wow. We have the Knight of Wands wanting to kick out really, really strongly. This is like charging forward, and where the deck has just broke is right here. So let's see what's going on. What does the Knight of Wands want to tell us? Knight of Wands. What is this about? It feels like hard charge, hard charge, hard charge. What are we pushing so hard for? Temperance in the Moon. My gosh. Okay, guys. We got the Knight of Wands. We got Temperance. It's like somebody wants to make the salad dressing really fast. Shaky, shaky, boom, done. They don't want to take the time to get in the flow. This is where we're pushing really, really too hard. We want to get through. Pushing too hard, and it's like it does not serve. Then the Moon, it's just pushing out of fear. Oh, no. Gotta do. Gotta push. It doesn't serve. It doesn't serve. The Moon is there to teach us to look in the depths, to look below a situation, to look below the surface, to plummet. Plummet? That's not the right word. I can't think of the word. To go into the depths and pull something out. To really choose to take something that is important out of the water and get it back into our hands again, the wheel. The Wheel of Fortune is here. I don't know if you guys can see that one right on the bottom. What's going on with that? I'm getting jive white in. The water is fine. We need to plunge. Plunge, not plummet. Plunge into the depths. Grab whatever the lesson is. Grab something that's been perhaps under the murky water. Oh, I don't want to jump into that water. It's scary. It's gross. There's critters in there. It's like, no. If you've ever done swimming in a lake or something that's really, really cold, it's like, this is where you have to plunge into the depths to come back up. Come on in, the water's fine is what I'm getting. This is where the boldness needs to be instead of just running over the top of something. This is how we're getting the temperance. It's dealing with the icky, ooey, gooey emotions that we don't always like. Yes? Eventually you got to get into the water anyway. Eventually you got to get into the water. Gogs is showing me, eventually you got to get into the water, and he's dragging this bath basin, and it's like everybody needs a bath sometimes. So it's like, eventually you got to get into your own emotions and see what's going on. This would say to me, you can't do a spiritual bypass. You can't purple wash. You can't just like skip, tra-la-la, love and light without acknowledging whatever it is that's emotionally going on beneath the surface. That's what's creating the disruption in the lake, in the moon, in the water. That's what's creating the disruption. There's something under there that's emotionally based that's causing you grief. You're not acknowledging this and needs to be acknowledged. That's what I'm getting on that. Wow. Okay. Didn't know we were going to get right into the collective stuff, but we did. There you have it. So that's what's going on. All right. I'm going to step aside and see if I can get a little bit brighter light on here. Hopefully it won't get too glary for you guys. I'm going to be right back because it's a little bit too dark in here for me, for my preference right now. 1 second. All right. Hopefully that works, guys. All right. Back. Man, that feels so much better to me. It's just too damn dark the other way. Okay. I mean, it might be perfect for crystal ball reading, but it's not necessarily perfect for the rest of it. So, okay. Let me get some more water. And then if you want to get on the paid list, the paid list is now open. We're doing the $20 blind, the $30 year ahead, $30 one question mini, $40 one question full. If you want a specific guide, let me know. $50 for the specialty reads like the bones read you just saw, or the crystal ball reading. Or today we are doing a special on the past lives, which is my favorite kind of read, my absolute favorite kind of read. So that's what we got going on. Oh, private read and class. Yes, 1 second, I'll get that. Private reads. Dun, dun, dun. Private reads are $66 for 3 questions and usually a 2-day turnaround. So you guys know the email. And then if you want the Zoom reads, they're $99. And that's where you get me and all 600 decks or whatever. And we just go off-roading with the tarot. We ask whatever questions you want to ask, as many as we want to get done in that hour. And we coordinate a time. So just email me, let me know, and we'll figure out what's going to work best. And usually those I'm scheduling about a week ahead, about a week out is what I'm doing on those. The class, Tarot 123, is $123. And it is 15 videos and 3+ hours of me about like it is. You see me break out magic markers and do it old school simple, but you'll be reading tarot in no time. You'll be amazed how fast you can speak tarot, learn tarot, and enjoy it. So this is a great thing. And this is what you can do. Oh, I do follow-ups with the class, 2 of them afterwards, and I do a Zoom. We talk for like a half hour. If you have questions about the court cards or what's going on, why is this so weird here or there, we go into that. And then I'll probably give you homework on the first week, and on the second week we'll review and see what other questions you have. So that's what we've got. The account to pay you can't find. Okay, let me give you that information, and then I think that we have Lolo's coming through, but let me hold this up so you can see. Hopefully I'm holding it correctly so you got it. That's the information. There we go. Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. And it's A Feisty Butterfly. The E comes before the I. And I always remember E-I-E-I-O. So hopefully that helps. So hopefully you got that. So, and the information is in the bio with the beacons. So, okay. All right. Lola, let's see what you got going on here, honey. Okay. So, Lola, what kind of read did you want? A love reading is what I'm seeing for $40. So happy to do that. And yeah, I know exactly where we're going. 1 second, Lola. I know exactly where we're going for you. We're going Mystical Moments Tarot for you, for Lola. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Whoa, okay. I want more space. What is this sense of crowding? It's abnormally strong sense of crowding. I'm going to put you, your person, or you and other, and then we're going to read all around it. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. We're going to do, well, I'm just going to do it. Easier to do it than explain it. Hold on to your hats. Hopefully you can see this down here. Now there's a critical spot in the middle here. Hopefully you can see both this and this. I don't really think you can, but hang on. Whoa, sorry. We'll see what we can do to get this closer. There we go. Hopefully this will work. Okay. This is almost as if you're driving in reverse. In order to go forward, you're having to reverse something to get the flow moving towards the direction you want. So we're going like the lemniscate figure 8 around both people, around both partners, you and other, whatever this looks like, whatever this is. So it goes like this. Hopefully you can see this. What's happening for person A, person B? Now you're going to know who's who. I won't know who's who, but you will. The Sun, the really readiness, the happiest card in the deck here, ready to go, ready to go. This one's also coming in repeat on the lemniscate over here on this side. It's coming up, but this is the 5 of Swords. This is the adding insult to injury. This is the bully on the battlefield. This is proving the point about being right. It's not needing to repeat the lesson. Sometimes we see the bully on the battlefield and it's the main guy with the 3 swords featured. Other times we see it and it's the guy that's chosen to walk away from the fight. This is what I feel like you are learning to do. Here we have the 2 of Pentacles. This is the lemniscate right here. Love seeing this. On this card, you can see it right here above. Right there. You see that figure 8. That's what we're doing around the both of you. So we're finding how is the energy flowing and swirling around the 2 of you. This one, this 2 of Pentacles is all about robbing Peter to pay Paul, about lack, about do I have enough or do I not have enough? How am I going to manage this? And coming from a space of lack and learning to balance the flow. The Sun is on it for this person. If you're feeling like you're not enough, don't have enough, if you're feeling like you're always constantly juggling your energy, you don't know what's going on, there is a need for you to see what's going on, recognize it, and rather than juggle, slow it the fuck down. Walk away from it for a while. Step away from the battlefield for a while. That's the main lesson for person A. Person B, 5 of Cups. This one, they have to get over the sorrow of the past and really get out of the river. Get out of the river to see what still remains, to see what's important. We have the 9 of Wands here, and it's like this person isn't ready to do that yet. This person is still stuck. Resilient, standing strong, holding their boundaries, a little bit defensive. If there's been an argument or some contention that has happened, it's like it needs a cooling period is what I'm getting. And then the 6 of Cups, this nostalgia, wanting to return to the happier place, the place where there was friendship and lightheartedness. There needs to be some cooling going on here. Not sure what that's about. Let's take a look deeper here. In the crossing cards, we have the 2 of Swords, one crossing the other. It's like, ugh. Are you wanting to do battle with each other, redefine each other, or be friends with each other again? It's remembering when there was friendship that was important to you, lifting the glass, celebrating each other, celebrating yourself before you go into this love a little bit deeper. Before you go into this relationship thing, and you want the deeper, the depth, the more committed thing, you have to really, really get over this, this love is a battlefield notion. It's like working against someone that does not serve. Working against someone isn't serving you. It's not serving them. Trying to remold, reshape, reconfigure. You just got to chill out for a bit. This card is saying retreat over here. And this is before you drop down into this again. So we're going to go all the way around and then back through. and then see what's going on. Here we have the Four of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and also it looks like this one's important. Why is this Magician's coming in so strong? But look at how this Swan is very much tangled up, caught, struggling. And usually when we see the Magician, we think of them pulling a rabbit out of a hat. You're pulling out the Swan. You're pulling out some kind of thing that's a little bit bigger, a little bit more unwieldy. Why would you do this to a swan is what I'm getting. Why would you try and capture this? Why would you try and contain? Why would you try and contain something? This needs to be allowed to have free flow. And the more you try to contain, the more you try and capture, the trickier it's going to be for you. Really, really tricky. So what I'm getting here with this swan in particular is this idea of this ribbon being wrapped around it to the point that its wings can't stretch, so it can't expand. And it feels like this is the pressure and the constraint, and it doesn't feel one-sided. It feels like it would be both-sided. To be able to fly without the ribbons, to be able to be untethered. To be able to be untethered is what's wanting to be here, what's wanting to allow for more flow. Now here we have the Nine of Cups, the happy wish, the desire for flight, the desire for freedom, and then the Knight of Swords coming in. Beautiful, beautiful energy, moving forward with ease, like almost gliding. Once you realize you don't have to be tethered, the restrictions or the confinement when it goes, it's more like the constrictions than the restrictions, but those have to go. The limitations have to go. What love looks like, how it unfolds, how it develops, how it exists is not just in a tight little, contained little, perfect little place. When you allow yourself to open up more, this is when the sun is allowed in. This is when the friendship energy of the Six of Cups comes in so strong. This is big, important. You have the Ace of Wands here and Death here. These are gorgeous energies. The Ace of Wands and Death. This is the new start and the transformation happening all at once. Huge. And the bearing of the soul is what's coming up here. A beautiful illustration of how to bear the soul, how to really open up. And this is asking for vulnerability rather than control, for openness to allow the flowing. Openness to allow the flowing, but unfolding. Unfolding is the better word. The unfolding. This is trust and let the pavers be put there. You don't have to put each paver in the path. Trust and the universe paves the way. Five of Pentacles, there's a little bit of worth and self-worth issue coming up. This is coming up as we're crossing and slingshotting into this other energy. So be aware, this might be on the deck for both of you with the Five of Swords here, Five of Coins there. You know, sometimes we want to come to the relationships and we don't need to feel like we're necessarily broken just because we've got baggage. The other person might have baggage too. It's not necessarily broken. It's called life experience. I think sometimes we get this idea in our head that it's going to be so ideal, so perfect, so ideal, so tra-la-la-la-la. And that's not how it actually is in life. You know, all of us, we go through some things. We go through a few battles, we go through some wars, and we get a little baggage. It doesn't mean we aren't capable of loving and expanding and growing and actually inviting another person in to share the experience with us. It's not that we're there to change them. We're there to experience it with them. There's a little bit of being in our heads about this on this side, and then the Page of Wands. There's still excitement. So although there might be restlessness, although there might be, I don't know about this, I don't know about this, it's time to move forward. This is move on, and make it known, make it known. Again, the explorer energy is coming through. If you're going to go on the adventure of love, you're not just getting in a relationship, dating somebody, gonna hook up and blah, blah, blah. It needs to feel like a fucking adventure. It needs to feel like fun again. Where's the juiciness? This needs to come through again. This is how we're going. Four of Swords. Retreat, get out of your space where you're blocking your path. Slow down, take care of yourself. Make sure you're coming to it as whole as you know how to. Okay? As whole as you know how to. Not necessarily that it's going to be perfect, but as whole as you know how to. You're not looking to somebody else to complete you. You're not looking to somebody else to solve or fix or heal your brokenness. That's your job. Their job is their job to fix their own. For you, you fix your own and you keep moving forward, keep moving forward. Next one out, Page of Cups. This is when you're questing the Grail, right? This is the one that has the cup, has the Grail, ready to go forward. Ideal, dreamer, romance, all of this in your hand. Open-hearted here. This is the card of the poet and the dreamer and the lover. Now here we have also the Knight of Cups. The page has this cup, gets stinky fish tea. The knight goes out on the actual quest, has the horse under him, ready to travel. There's a willingness to go on the adventure, a willingness to saddle up and ride, so to speak. Okay? Five of Swords. Now this one's coming through. This is an echo. This one was over here. Something might trigger you from the other person because you've had an experience in the past, you're carrying old baggage. This might be a little bit triggering. Understand that you're not the person you were a long time ago, nor is the person you're dealing with now the same as they were a long time ago either. So whether this is a partner you've been with for a long, long time, or whether this is a new partner reminding you of an old experience, don't be triggered by it in such a way that you can't learn from it and move forward. We got the Queen of Cups and the Strength card. I love seeing this. Ugh, love it. Strength card here. Here she is, calm as can be. This is following those gentle nudges. Queen of Cups here. She's remembering the love lost. She's remembering the lesson, but she's not wallowing in it. She's not swallowed up by it. Strength is saying you're moving forward, moving forward, moving forward. Four of Wands. This is conquering the world together. This is somehow going through this time where there's weddings, graduations, celebrations, births, all of this new spring energy coming to life and flourishing, flourishing, flourishing. Synchronicity, soulmate card, all of this 11-11 type energy. What we're getting is alignment in parallel, alignment in tandem, alignment for you, alignment for them, and going forward. That's what's coming through there. We're seeing the Seven of Pentacles, the World, and the Moon. Now, the Seven of Pentacles and the World I want to handle first. Seven of Pentacles in the World. This is evaluating things and having some disappointment, but you've got the fruits of the labor coming in. You've got everything you've worked for. The baggage you've worked so hard to set down, let it be down. Let it be done. The old wounds that you've worked to heal, let it be done. Then you're able to complete. Then you're able to move forward. There's a little bit of the diminishment on the moon. It's coming in reverse and it feels more diminished than delayed. It feels like some of the fear that you may have carried into relationships in the past is still there, but less so. I wouldn't say minuscule, but less so. It's the fear of being abandoned, the fear of being alone, the fear of not enough, all of those kinds of things that can be overwhelming. So you quickly go to whatever is more secure. It's less of that is impeding the way, impeding your progress. Moving forward again. I want to go to this Four of Swords energy again. Why am I needing to be there? I said at the outset that I would repeat that and come back to that. I'm not sure why. Let's take a look at what's going on. Where is the self-care lesson? What is it that the retreat needs to happen? And where is the critical information to have love go in a higher way, on the higher path? The Star. This is about having your own true north be the prevalent and prominent wish. It's not just wishes and dreams coming true, but being in alignment with your own true north is what's going to carry the day, is going to win the day. It's going to be what carries you forward. Knowing for yourself that you've healed some of this baggage as much as you can, right? Knowing for yourself that you're not going to project the old baggage onto a new relationship or the old wounds into a new period of time. When that triggering effect comes up from this one, Five of Swords, you're not going to be like, gotta win, gotta win. You're going to be like, okay, step back, detach, take a break, go a different path. You're going in a different path and you're in the flow, in the flow, in the flow, in the flow. Always in the flow right now. This is huge for you. When you get into the flow right here, when you're in this flow, then this is where you are lining up. The stars are lining up. This is when the actual extra forces are there to help guide you. This is following the cosmic flow. Whether it's doing the lemniscate, whether it's doing a spiral path, you're following the flow. And the star is strongly, strongly here. I don't know why this is coming through. I'm getting, look for dragonflies, look for purple winged things. I don't know what this is about. This is like, like Alexandrite type colors. It's a stone, and it's something about the purple winged things. Look for dragonfly and look for purple winged things. I don't know what that's about, but that's what I'm getting. The Alexandrite, how you get the flash of fire flickering through that stone. Really important. Really, really important. I'm not sure why. I don't know what that's about, but that's complete. That's what I got for you, honey. Wow. That's big. No. Okay. I was asking, is there a time frame? No, I'm not getting a time frame. You already know what most of this is about. You already know what this flash is. If you see the Alexandrite stone, if you get, whether it's a ring or earrings, or just take time to look at it, you'll know. You'll know how that flashes. You'll know the depth that's there. It's not just as simple as one color, simple as one clear color. It's a lot flashing through. You see purple, you see blue, you see shades of green, and it's all flashing through. And sometimes you even see a little bit of shades of gold flashing through with that Alexandrite stone. I don't know what that's about, but that's important to remember. And keep that in mind as you're going forward and opening your heart a little bit more. That's huge for you. Really huge for you. Okay. All right. So next, Stephanie, not our stuff for blind. Let me get some water and then we'll do Stephanie's. All right. Okay. All right. Hang on. Stephanie, not our Stephanie for blind. 1 second. Ho, 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 ho. Okay. All right. I'm getting the word frolic. I don't know what this is about. Very much lighter energy coming through. Let me get these two back in there. Goofy things. All right. I'm getting the word frolic, frolic, frolic. Don't know what that's about. Have no idea. We're going to take a look and see what's going on for Stephanie. What is it you're having a hard time getting your hands around, trying to figure out, trying to grapple with, that you're taking things a little too seriously in their own right and you're not getting the joy out of something? Frolic is the time for like play and frolic. Okay. All right. What was that? What was that? What was that? Zen and the art of navigation is coming through here big time, big time, big time. This is all circular, circular. So what we're getting here, I don't know if you can see this down here. Hopefully you can. What we're getting here is the labyrinth is coming through in the strongest. The flow is important. This is how you channel your energy, how you navigate the path, how you travel. It's going to come back full circle in some regard. I'm not quite sure why. We've got the card of flow here and the labyrinth coming in so, so strong. This is what you're doing, but this is Zen and the art of navigation. It's like, you know, when Google tells you the exact wrong way, the longest way to get anywhere, and you think, oh, that's the reliable source. It's not the reliable source. If you frolic, if you go to a more Zen mode, where do you feel like turning? Where do you feel like doing? You're learning to trust your intuition. You're learning discernment. You're honoring your intuition more, and you're actually going to get there by a better way, via a better way. Here we have gentleness, and then we have crossroads, and then we have here idleness. It is not a swear word to be idle. We need a little bit of idle time. We need time to just rest, to just chill, instead of do, go, 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 go. Getting there in the fastest way isn't going to serve you. If I were to use a freeway analogy, it's when Google says take this path, but on the freeway there's a wreck or something and it slows you down completely. Where if you would have taken the back roads, the scenic way, you would have gotten there faster because you would have avoided the pile up that's on the freeway for whatever reason. This is what it feels like. So when you're getting the nudge, travel by the way of the Zen. Don't travel by the way of just straight Google. Particularly in this week and a half, it's important for you. I would take back roads. I literally would take back roads anywhere. This is where you're going to see more beauty. This is where you're going to see things at crossroads. This is where you're going to see that, oh, I don't see that every day. The old man flashes through. Why is that? It feels like this is where you see somebody where you get the there but for the grace of God experience. This is where you see the old man. This is where you see strangers reminding you of your compassionate heart. This is why you need to navigate by way of the labyrinth. What else is going on in here? I want to see at least one card here, maybe two. This is saying, I will inspire. What's this about? So much gentleness coming through. There's a strong need for gentleness and an openness. I will inspire. I feel open. In the modern era, to tell somebody to put their guard down seems like a little bit of a ballsy thing to do. But that's what the cards are saying. Put the secure, the known, the guided, the googly wonder way that is already the known path aside. Put your guard down in that regard. Allow something new to come through. Allow yourself to be open so that you can inspire others and take this new path. There's a part of yourself you've almost forgotten that you've set aside. You've been busily answering the call, attending to the needs, putting out fires, so to speak, handling the daily grind so much that you've forgotten to enjoy the day. It's like if you're getting to this point where you're following this road and you see you're traveling the Zen navigator, navigating in by the way of Zen, you pull over into this parking lot and really enjoy it for a minute. It definitely is more than just a stop and smell the roses kind of thing. It's like you need to stop completely, get the fuck out of the car, get off of the path or off of your errands list and reevaluate what's going on. And it feels like you will see someone in such a circumstance that it is almost striking to you, and that you can no longer deny the fact that you are blessed, deny the fact that you have been operating from a harried sort of way, a harried impulse, a push that is unnecessary. And you can no longer deny the fact that this needs to change. Cave. The person could spend forever in their cave, or they could go out into the surf. What are they going to do? You have had enough time where it's been protected time. You'll know when you need to go back towards that cave and retreat, but you also know you need to be in the flow. New moon. This is giving you a time frame for it. This is significant to you. I don't know when the next new moon is. Look on the calendar. Look when it is. This is when you are going to have an artful discussion. If you want to have an artful discussion for the goddess Selene or the man in the moon, call it what you will, your great creator or you and creator, this is when you have the artful discussion. This is when you learn that the path that you walk on the labyrinth until the new moon is important. When you learn that you've been spinning your wheels, you get a little bit aggravated, but don't be aggravated for long. Just walk it differently now. Why? Because you can. Mycelium, and I honestly don't know what that means. Mycelium. This is giving me all kinds of mushroom fungal spores, unexpected nutrients, unexpected blessings, unexpected and things that grow that are not necessarily counted on or seen as the beautiful growth. And spade. Carving a new path is what I'm getting from here. Where you've been rooted, if you're going to graft something, replant something, move something different, carving a new path is what this is all about. To be in the flow and navigate the labyrinth by the way of Zen versus by the way of Google and all the known things is really how you get going forward in your life. It's how you get momentum again, how you get out of the rut. There is something that needs to be changed. So don't follow the same path, the same path, the same path. It won't serve you any longer. New moon by the 7th. Okay. Anything else on that? Birth. Well, okay. I don't know that I need to say anything more on that. The new moon is saying birth. There is a transformative energy that's going to be happening for you. I'd be very aware of that moon. I'd be very aware of the way that you're traveling, because this new navigation, the new way of navigating is huge for you. That's what I've got. That's complete. Holy smokes. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right. All right. Let's see what's going on. All righty, Roo. Kim, who's up next? Hey there, Seraphis. Hi. Hi. If you guys ever see 10-second tarot Seraphis, that's Seraphis. She's in the room. Hi, hi, hi. Hi. Okay. You work with the moon energy? Okay. Good, good. I'm glad you will. Glad. Okay. Alicia just came through on Venmo, and I think she is next for mini love read. So if that's correct, we'll go for that. Yeah, Kim's saying Alicia. Okay. Alicia, mini love read. Where are we going here? We're going to the Pulp Girls Tarot. I'm surprised that that's where we're going, but that's where we're going for you. So, okay, I'm going to put this so the cards are down for Alicia mini love read. What's going on? Wow. We're getting the inverted triangle. What's going on here? I love this, love this. I don't know if you can see this. Ah, damn it. Hang on. Sorry. Okay, don't know if you can see this. I'm trying to get it so you can. There you go. Hopefully that's right. Right here in the middle. Four of Wands. I love seeing that. I'm going to scooch this way, this way, and these this way so you can kind of see what's going on. All right. Okay. So what we've got here in the middle is this Four of Wands. It's weddings, graduations, births, celebrations. This is really, really enjoying the party. If there is a party, you need to go. It's not just where's the party, but you've got to go and be in that energy where you're celebrating. So is Alicia here? Yeah, I'm seeing that you're here. Okay. Sorry, I bumped my phone. I'm like, there we go. Okay. So you need to be in this energy where you're celebrating the party, where you're actually actively engaged in creating something beautiful and celebrating what is going on around you. We have the Page of Wands, the Chariot, the Magician, and the Hanged One. This is a huge, huge, huge energy right here. The Page of Wands pretty much is, where's the party? Where's the party? Always looking for the adventure. Very, very excited and putting the message out. This is like letting people know that you want to celebrate. I'm getting Whitney Houston's I Want to Dance with Somebody. That kind of song, that kind of energy coming through. This is wanting to dance, wanting to move forward. The momentum, the balance is right here. The Magician's right here and the Hanged One's right here. All of these. You've been on this one a little bit too long. The balance is here, ready to go forward. Focus your attention on moving forward momentum, forward energy. Not looking back, looking forward, balancing the spiritual aspects of your life and moving forward. Allowing some play in. Don't just be in the heady spiritual space all the time. It's not so good for you. Magician, knowing you have all the tools and the elements and the readiness to move forward. And the Hanged Man, let the epiphanies come where they will, but being forever, you got to cut yourself off this trait. You can't be forever in this card where you're doing the willing sacrifice, new perspective. Sometimes you just got to get down. That Whitney Houston song is just coming through. I don't know what that's about. The I Want to Dance with Somebody. That's coming through. I don't know why. It's coming through kind of obnoxiously strong. It's like you are really, really ready to engage, to be engaged, to interact with others. But if you're just thinking about it or thinking about where's the adventure, when's the adventure, you're not actually dancing. You need to get where you are actually moving in flow. Now, the main point coming through here, we've got Temperance, 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Fully loaded, ready for bear is what I'm getting here. This is Temperance. You're trying to find your flow, find your balance. Get out of this point where you're feeling lack or feeling like you're an option and just go full on like, who cares if you dance like a weirdo? Who cares if you, who cares if you run like Phoebe? I don't know if you guys remember the episode of Friends where Phoebe runs and she's running all spastic, but she's loving running that way. This is like, get your ego out of the equation so you can move forward, so you can really enjoy things, and don't consider yourself as an option. Consider yourself balanced. You have enough of the energetic resources around you. Might feel a little unstable, but you're not actually in lack. Do your own new thing. There is harmony around you. There is teamwork around you. Ready to move forward. This is huge for you. This is big energy going forward. The Moon, the Tower, the 8 of Swords, and the King of Swords. Urgh. Like everything was so dandy, so lovely up to here, and then the Moon. The Moon says something about your fears is getting in your way. The Tower, you guys know I love this card, this oh shit card. Something, this curveball, this unexpected out of the blue, we tend to associate this always with a bad thing. But I love this thing. It's the new belief, the new way of thinking. Finally, the epiphany comes through. Finally, the new perspective makes sense. Finally, the world does not seem upside down again. Even if you're falling out what you think is the usual construct. When you land, kick the rubble out of the way, move forward anyway. Don't limit the belief, don't limit the thoughts. Keep going forward towards the experience that brings you more joy. King of Swords energy. Be strategic in what you're doing going forward. Now, this is King of Swords, but you can't help but see the Queen there too, right? She says, cut the crap, suffer no fools. She's the one that's very, very fair, and the King is the one that's methodical, strategic. Planning, thinking, right? Four of Pentacles. This is something that you're going to experiencing, an opening up, a huge opening up, a celebration time. This energy where you want to move forward, and then you're going to have this temptation to hold back. I want to know a little bit more about what's going on with that. Not every romantic experience is meant to be the one. And it feels like you're meant to have the experience of romance and see what that experience is for you, and to take some of the pressure off of it and off of yourself for that matter. Five of Wands. There's competition on deck. So before you get too invested in any one person, I would say be very aware of what you want to bring to the party for yourself. What do you want to experience for yourself? And then going forward, what else? Two of Swords. Then you're going to have to make some choices. Then you're going to have to look at what's going on. Use your emotional intelligence and your intuition, not just your emotions, not just your logic, but your emotional intelligence and your intuition. That's where the wisdom is. And you'll make a choice. You'll be at the crossroads. This could be that there's two contenders that come your way, two new thoughts, two new ways of proceeding. Which one do you want to go for at the crossroads? Am I allowed? Can I look? Yeah, we're going to look. Anything else about this crossroads? I wasn't for sure if I was getting too nosy on this, but I'm allowed. I'm allowed. I'm going to look. Somebody's going to have the big gift, the one that makes you feel most fully you, the one that honors what it is, that is your energetic currency. That's where you go for. That's where the security is. That's where the reward is. Somebody that honors your energetic currency. This is huge. Somebody's energy that's in alignment, that isn't just the material secure one, the one that keeps you feeling like you have plenty is important for you. Turn that puzzle piece. Hang on one second. It's asking me to verify that I'm actually here. Goofy thing. Hopefully that does. Okay, so if you're feeling this, where you're like not enough, or you're holding on too tight, that's a sign that it's not feeling right for you. It's not the right thing. If you're feeling this, abundantly, that's where you want to go. Does it feel like somebody you already know? No, it does not. It feels like somebody new. It feels like somebody you have not interacted with yet. It feels like somebody completely new. Somebody you would meet at the dance, whatever this is. So this desire to be with somebody that appreciates and gets you, understands you, it feels like somebody that you have not yet met, somebody that you would meet at the party. So go to the damn party. Be open to meeting new people, to engaging in a new way. Be open to operating in a new way and not assigning so much pressure and weight to every relationship or every experience and opportunity. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, super fun. Super fun. But that's what I've got for you. All right, let me get some water and we'll see what's coming next on the list. Oh gosh, this recording is just crazy here. All right. All right. Chat for a past life. Okay. Okay. Chat for a past life. You are so welcome. Let's take a look at what's going on. Past lives are my fave. All right. Let's see what we got. Okay. So we're going to start with the past life cards. The ones that I chopped some of them off, it's Denise Lynn cards, and then the characters cards for Chad. So let's see what's going on here. You know what? I'm going to record this just a little bit separately.